Hello everyone, my name is Anita and I help people realize their power. So in this video I wanted to talk about the power of our awareness, how important it is, and what can we do with it. So when I started my meditation journey and I really went in for it big time, I studied Dr. Joe Dispenza information and I started out doing his meditations. In the very beginning, it was a struggle, and I think it's normal when you are a new beginner. But after over a year, I realized that when he talks about evoking elevated emotions, I try really hard to evoke elevated emotions. And the harder I tried, the worse I felt, because actually I've been doing opposite of what I should be doing. So basically, I wanted to tell you how you can actually evoke elevated emotions so that you don't go through the ordeal that I did. So I realized that you need to accept that your awareness is enough. And by doing so, you need to accept that you are enough and that you already have everything you need within you. And yes, elevated emotions included. So basically what I did, and I've been doing so for some time now, and it works really well. I basically focus on my heart center. I place my attention there. I do not try hard to evoke love within me, for example. What I do is I just put my awareness there, because where you put your awareness is where you put your energy. I accept that this is enough, that I do not need to do anything more. And I just relax and trust in the unknown. And sooner or later, I start to feel this universal love that just comes within me or from some outside of me. I don't know how it works, but it just happens. And why am I telling you this? Well, this is actually very important because once you are able to do it in your meditations, you can maintain your state in your waking day. So, for example, something bad happens or people freak out around you, and there will be many people that are freaking out, especially these days. And instead of buying into their drama, what I do, and what I also advise you to do, is to put your awareness on your heart center. That's when you can modify your state. That's when you can evoke feeling of love, joy, and happiness without any external factors. And you already have that in you. It is so awesome when you realize that power, because once you have that, you're able to build a new life, basically. You're able to be gracious about your everyday life. You do not buy into drama or being frustrated or being stressed all the time. And even if you do, once you are aware of what you're doing, you are able to somehow modify your state, doing exactly what I told you. So, yeah, and I think it actually goes hand in hand with this manifestation movement. You know, people want to manifest all kinds of things, all kinds of important things that they want to have in their life. So first thing you need to do is to actually realize that being healthy, wealthy, being successful is your birthright. You do not need anyone's permission. All you need to do is to accept that you are worthy of receiving this, and once you do that, you no longer look for it. You're just happy about being yourself. Yeah, it doesn't mean that you don't need to do anything more. Obviously, you can work towards your goal, but isn't it so much better not to stress about end results so much, but to trust and to put your awareness into your heart center? And heart is actually a magnet. So the more energy you put into your heart, the more the heart will attract the thing that you want. So one of the examples that came to my mind today was about cats. I visited my parents, they have many cats. And I really like to observe them because, like any animal, cats are very good at reading your energy. They're also quite spiritual, I think. They kind of like to walk their own way, and you cannot really chase them or force them to come to you. They have to choose you. And I think the same happens with manifestation. So try to chase it, try to force the outcome, try to control everything. The manifestation will not appear. Just like the cat, if you try to chase it, or God forbid, if you try to force it on your lap, it will probably scratch you. But what happens when you're like the most balanced, chilled person in the room? You have this high vibration, you're trusting in the unknown, you're trusting in yourself, you're trusting in your abilities. And basically, you're so chilled, your vibration is much higher than the rest of the people that are in the same room. It's guaranteed that a cat will pick you, will come to you and sit on you. Why? Because you have comfortable, attractive vibration for the cat, and they like comfort, you know? And the same happens with any manifestation. Once you are matching vibration to it, you kind of meet the manifestation halfway through. You kind of, because you are on the same level, it's much easier and much faster to manifest whatever that is. But you really need to have that conviction, have that state, have that modified state of elevated emotion in you. So, yeah. So I wanted to tell you this so that your manifestation journey, wherever you are manifesting, is easier. I'm using mostly meditations to modify my state, to make me remember that actually my awareness is enough. It's like my medicine every day. But at the same time, when I'm in the waking day and I'm no longer meditating, I'm also making sure that whenever some stressful, unfavorable thought comes in, I do not buy into it. I just look at it from observer perspective, and if I don't like it, I just choose to think something else, or basically I just focus on my heart center long enough to feel elevated emotion. And when I feel that elevated emotion, obviously heart is connected with the brain, so the heart sends the signal to the brain, and the brain starts to produce loving, supporting thoughts. So try that. I hope it will be useful for you on your journey, and see you next time. Bye bye.